Yo, what's good, my fellow deadheads? Your overlord has returned once
役立て
again.
るよ。誰に言ってんの？
Put this over here just in case, just to be safe. Facts, and then put this here. Go here. And then get the YouTube chat popping over here. What's good? What's good, Rye? Been a while. Corona tomorrow, 12:38. Damn, y'all was in here instantly. Y'all was really waiting for me, huh? Yo, that's crazy. Instantly is crazy. Still haven't gotten Sakuna? Damn,
誰
right?
に言ってんの？
Notif gang, that's fair, that's fair. I appreciate it. But still though, y'all didn't even come to the track. Y'all, I'm not really new here. Did I say you were new here? Did I say that just now? Because if I said that, I did not mean that. I insta-clicked that notification. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, I thought about it. I was like, yo, if I stream harder, then I can leave my job faster? Yes. Summer Games Fest was mid to the end. Jeez. I didn't look at it. What game? What game had information there? Kaiju number 8? Damn, even the Kaiju number 8 portion was not changed my name, so I just didn't want you to think that. Okay, okay. Okay.
役立てるよ。
Kaiju number 8 was at the Summer Games shit, right? Like I said, I didn't watch it, but I looked over at Kaiju number 8's Twitter. I kind of talked about it in my latest video. What's good, like? How you doing? I got off of work and I was like at work. I was at work all day thinking like, damn, I could be streaming right now for real. Y'all, I know it's only been out for one day, but the Dead Man has already gone balls to the wall and grinded the shit out of the cheeky Curse Corpse Explorer stage. So I am basically at the end of this shit. Yo, my game is so laggy. I hate BlueStacks, bro. But yeah, I'm basically at the end of this shit. I need 300 for each one of the nodes, but I've gotten all the other things before this, bro. I had so much stamina saved up. Just chilling on the game I mentioned in Discord. I'm not sure if I should pay to win for the yellow or green banner. You're choosing one of the banners, or you're choosing one of the banners and not all of them. Maybe choosing all of them is a little crazy. That is definitely what I did though. But I mean, the yellow banner and the green banner. I personally cannot go into it because I've already summoned on it. But I mean, I think I remember the best choices for you to pick up from the yellow banner are Domain Megumi, Young Gojo, and Yellow Yaga. And then from the green banner, the best choices are probably like Green Maki, Saki, and Gato. But honestly, I feel like the lineup of yellow characters that you could choose from is probably better. So I would probably go for the yellow. Yo, exactly, bro. You already know, bro. Dokkan fumbled AGL Ginyu, by the way. Shit sad. I saw that he Easy A, and I was doing the Easy A, but I actually did not look at the information for his Easy A. But yeah, the yellow banner is definitely the better choice of units, bro. Yellow benefits because Zonji finna carry. That's also fair, too. Yellow is definitely going to be crazy no matter what because Zonji is going to be an option for you, yes. Also, I recorded a video earlier, but I think I'm going to re-record it and go a little more into detail. For now, JP, I'm deciding between Shoko or Zonji. Fair play. I'll probably play a little JP a little later because I actually have Haijo A2, and I low-key plan to keep summoning for him, to be honest. Let me edit my stream because it never likes to put the fact that I'm playing JJK. Bro, not going for Shoko, nah. I'm still going, you know, go for Shoko, but I just want a few more copies of Gojo. I mean, you know what? I should switch to Shoko. Getting Gojo A2 before I even hit Pity on the banner is kind of wild, to be honest. It should be a Shoko focused move now. I think I already got the free multi. Yeah, I already got the free multi from this. I didn't get anything from this. Sukuna, I've been kind of like here dibbling dabbling on the banner. We're not trying to get the best waifu, aka Shoko. No, I'm gonna get Shoko. I just want more copies of Gojo for real. But I'll save that for my global account because I'm still saving in preparation for that now, to be honest. Like, my global account is looking crazy right now. I'll be real with y'all. There's a lot of A5s all over the place. There's a lot of maxed out skill pages or recollection bits. There's a lot of maxed out, or not maxed out, but like, I have a lot of like really good Matthew Weihauser. I had the Pity Sukuna, but still have 150k cubes. That 300 cube pack for 1 day, $1 a day, going crazy for me. Yo, Matthew, that is clutch. That's what I'm saying, bro. You really gotta, like, if you're a spender, you don't gotta just spend your money on like the most like obnoxious bundles. Like, you are allowed to, you know, spend your... I like to think that I'm a tactical spender. That's what I like to say. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. This is kind of a flex, but it feels so nice to hop into events to see that Gojo's HP is 60k. That shit is crazy to me. And Megumi's HP is almost 40k. I love seeing, like, the big HP stats, bro. Because HP is basically HP and defense, because defense isn't in the game. Crazy as hell. Let's see. Still can't beat 422 on global. No Hollow Joe and no Mahito. Damn, how far are you from getting Mahito though? I'm not gonna lie, chat. There was a pack in the secret shop for 500 Phantom Medals, and even though I would have had enough Phantom Medals after this Jogo event came around, I low-key bought that. Halfway right now. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, you'll get there eventually. Yeah, it sucks. It's a very long ride, but at the same time, global gets events so fast that your Phantom Medals actually build up pretty quickly. Like, much quicker than the JP version, for sure. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have as many Phantom Medals as I do after I buy a new character from the medal shop. Let's see. That Sukuna ticket for 12 bucks looks delicious right now. Too bad I can't add my card on the emulator. That is unfortunate. Halfway established. We gotta get that German National Hunter or whatever his rank was in solo leveling. I'm done with solo leveling. That shit's dead to me. I need Sukuna. Blue Joe ain't doing it. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and at first I was considering maybe skipping Sukuna, cause I was like, oh, okay, maybe I can use Jogo, maybe I can use Gato if I get Gato, whatever, right? But like, nah, bro. Sukuna is crazy. And getting him A2, guys, getting Sukuna A2 is really important because at the start of the fight, that man can already use the 40 cursed energy version of his skill 3 that does a little bit more damage. Why are Yaga auto skill 3, not skill 2? I don't know why he auto skill 3, but honestly, did he auto skill 3 on the first turn? I feel like on the first turn he does skill 2. It doesn't really matter though. Domain Gojo is literally strong enough to just kind of rail whatever I'm going against. I feel like he does skill 2 first. Yeah, he does skill 2 first. But I think the second turn around, since he still has enough cursed energy, he does his skill 3 next. It's stupid. I don't know. At least it prioritizes the buff on the first turn, though. If you skip Sukuna, Ino or Gato is your best bet, in my opinion. But Ino's damage is not going to look anywhere near Sukuna. And plus, his additional attack mechanic is cool. Like, that's just kind of like them trying to work festival mechanics into regular characters. And I do appreciate that. But at the same time, he's nowhere near as strong as Yuji, though. And nowhere near as strong as Sukuna. I don't think he's gonna be a legitimate DPS option for you. I feel like maybe Blue Maki might be a better DPS option for you, you know, before Ino. And she comes sooner too. So you can get her earlier. Like, obviously characters who come later are very good because you can save more cubes for them in preparation. But characters who come sooner are also good because if you get them, you can start working on them that much sooner than you can start working on the other character. And it's always nice to have the character you can work on much faster. Let's see. Is there a confirmed Gato in the second hidden inventory on JP? I'm not 100% yet, but we believe that the third part of that celebration is going to be a Gato. But again, we do not know. It could be a Toji, but I don't know what they would do for Toji. They already kind of did like the peak of what Toji did during that moment. The next Toji that they release, I feel like will be probably a Shibuya incident Toji. Like they could, if they release, because they're going to release Dagon in the Phantom Metal shop. But like, what if we got like, because we already got a Gojo, but that's in inventory. I don't know what they're going to do for the second anniversary. Dude, we really could. What if the second anniversary is Yuji, Todo, and Mahito? I can already see. What if they're all like the 120% cursed energy variant? I can see that happening, bro. Should I switch in Sukuna? Like I don't even have to switch in Sukuna. But I'm just like, I could though. But there's no point really. That doesn't matter. I see the vision. That's what I'm saying. I can see that shit, bro. Because you got to think. Those three was really duking it out at the end of Shibuya. And they all literally went 120%. And they would be able to lead right into a release for Geto or Kenjaku right afterwards. Because right after all that fighting is when Kenjaku pulls up and absorbs Mahito. And does the remote activated auto transfiguration. You know, it's not close, but he's kind of good. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I looked up. I did a video talking about Ino. He seems not as, like I said, not as impressive as anniversary characters, obviously. But he can still be a decent option, yes. And especially if you're desperate for blue characters, then yeah. It's kind of like, it's kind of do or die at that point. I regret all in my dupe forward to Sukuna. You regret it? Nah. Sukuna's a DPS. He's worth the dupes. It's crazy for me to give Gojo dupes when his main focus is his domain. But even still, though, I gave them to him, and it's what it is, bro. You gotta live with your decisions, bro. I gave Mahito 2 dupes and a Phantom Seal before I got any other characters from the Phantom shop. And I had to live with that. But it's cool, bro. You can't regret your decisions. You gotta make them the right choices for you. I'm at 1.9k cubes. I'm gonna find places to grind for 1.1k. Hey, bro, you have to. That's the way you gotta do it, bro. Damn, since you're at a low level in the Illusory Tower, that means that you can't attempt the limited floors yet, right? Because the limited floors are an extra 1,500 every month. I see the vision. I still don't have Unity from top to bottom. I just realized. Bro, what? Kenjaku just kills his son. Fair play. Leave Sukuna on auto and tower. He can carry. I'm scraping. Yeah, bro. I mean, that's what it's all about, though. Low key, like some people might hate that I say that, like that's what it's all about. But that is what gacha games are all about. When push comes to shove and you need to get, you know, that multi, you need to get that character worked on, like you can do it. I'm gonna go to my character box as well after I'll do this run of domain investigation, and then I'll go over and look at my character box for a little bit and kind of give y'all a little update as to how my units are looking. Because, like, my account just changes so much in such a short amount of time. Like, I didn't realize the mono banners. Someone say better one dupe, one character. Somebody said it's better to one dupe, one character. Muhammad was good with you. I mean, hey, bro. 5. Does domain investigation give cubes? I haven't done my runs for today. It doesn't give cubes. It just gives possibly shards for you to do a skill level ups, but it is double drops on domain investigation. So everybody who has not done domain investigation, please do make sure to do them today. I just want y'all to benefit as much as y'all can from this, because y'all have a chance to get on double drops. Y'all have a chance to get 4 shards for the chaotic Jujutsu crystal. You have a chance to get 4 shards from area 2-5, from area 4-5, and also from area 5-5. But area 5-5 also has a chance to just drop 2 chaotic Jujutsu crystals as well as a reward. Slowly becoming one with your BCM account. What do you mean? Does domain investigation give cubes? I haven't done my runs for today. Shit, faster Mahito grind. Yes, there are Phantom Medals in this as well. I mean, the Phantom Medals that you get from this is literally, on double drops, is literally only 6 at a time altogether. Whenever they drop, but I mean, like, even still, extra is extra, bro. Like, that's the thing about this game. The stuff you get, I feel like, comes so infrequently that you really do have to, like, farm every little in and out of it. Every nook and cranny, I will say. Yo, also, chat, if you're in here and you're enjoying these vibes, then go down below and leave the mighty dead man a like for his hard work. I did actually just get off of work before I started this stream, but I'm chilling though. When's the last time I ate? It doesn't matter the last time I ate. I definitely ate a sufficient amount today. I mean, your account has whale status. My account does have whale status. That's fair. Dude, but nah, my JJK account is starting to look a little crazy. Like, there's definitely a few characters that I'm missing, but like for the most part, just my roster and how much I do have what I have worked on, they're pretty cracked. And bro, I already have a list of units that I want to have 5-star by time the next standard banner update comes out. But honestly, after that, my bad. I do have, what was I saying? I was saying something. I do have characters that I do want to. The next standard banner update is during the hidden inventory celebration. Absolutely correct, my friend. And that is going to have a lot of really good characters on it. It's going to add all the hidden inventory characters, of course. Then I will finally be able to pick up my Toji. Like, that celebration is going to be really crazy for me because I like the concept of instantly maxing out all of my characters. Like, even with Sukuna, right? I know I'm not really going to be using Sukuna like that because, I mean, no, I am going to be using him like that because I do need a solid blue option for a DPS, and now I finally have that, thank goodness. I mean, I was using Gojo, for sure, but still, much better to have Sukuna. But, literally, now that I have Sukuna, I was going to let him sit for a little bit because I knew that when Cursed Sweep Battle comes out, I was going to farm the... So basically, the yellow team gets you the red material, the red team gets you the blue material, the blue team gets you the green material, and the green team gets you the yellow material. That's how the chain of events works, right? So my yellow team is my strongest team right now. I made a video on this. Y'all can go check it out, but still, I don't mind explaining this. My yellow team is my strongest team, so I am probably going to farm Cursed Sweep Battle non-stop with that team to start and farm as much red materials as I can so that I can go ahead and just boost out my red DPSs and then just kind of hit that chain with all the teams. And after I work on all the DPSs, I'll probably go back around and just work on all the characters in general. But I do have a group. I do have every single favorite character in my account. I am trying to get to level 140 right now. And I saw in the Cursed Sweep School, right, for I think it was during the Shibuya Incident live stream where they revealed a lot of stuff during that time. How fun is Blue Toto? I don't use Blue Toto. I only use him as a background screen. But as of right now, have you tried the game Etheria Restart? I have not tried Etheria Restart. Etheria Restart looks like it plays very similarly to Honkai Star Rail. But Kaiju number 8 also looks like it plays very similarly to Honkai Star Rail. So I don't know that I want to start Etheria because I know I'm definitely going to play Kaiju number... I'm definitely going to give Kaiju number 8 a chance over Etheria. I'm more attached to the story already, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing about gacha games. I don't just be playing gacha games at random, which I kind of wish I did because I do want to branch out and test more games, but I feel like I'm just a little too much of a stickler for these games. It is according to Slug. But honestly, I think I'd rather just wait for Kaiju number 8. That's the thing that kind of burns me out on games. Playing a bunch of different games that are very, very similar. So I shall wait for Kaiju. Gonna give that a chance, but not High School DxD is crazy. What do you mean? High School... I know what kind of game High School DxD is. Or rather, I don't know what kind of game High School DxD is, but I know what you're paying for. Sorry if my English is bad. I'm still learning and sometimes use translate. That's absolutely fine, bro. You're okay. Rai does TD. High School DxD has a game. I'll be honest with you, real life pierce the veil moment. I work at a Mexican restaurant and I don't know fluent Spanish, but I know a few words here and there. And sometimes I have to translate when I'm talking to my coworkers. So do not feel bad, Muhammad. Alright, I want to go look over my account a little bit. Because my shit is cracked. Okay, so when I did all of the mono banners, because I certainly did do all of the mono banners. Not the recollection bit banner though. I feel like that one's a little crazy to be paying for. Not this one. I already did this one for today. So for the yellow banner, the 3 units that I selected were Yellow Yaga, Teen Gojo, and who was the last one? I think I personally chose Mechamaru because I don't have him already. But low-key, the best option for you to pick is Domain Megumi if you don't have him already. Hola, mi compadre, mi amigos, mi amor, and a tons of swears. Are you telling me like that's all you know? I know hola is hello. Mi compadre is mi... Compadre is like my partner? Mi amigos is my friends, mi amor is my love, and then a ton of swears. Okay, I see what you're saying. But yeah, for yellow, the best choices are definitely Yellow Yaga, Teen Gojo, and Megami. But if you already have one of those 3, then you can switch it out for whoever you're missing, really. But I personally chose Mechamaru. But out of this one, who I picked up was Yaga, who I will appreciate much more than Mechamaru because at the end of the day, if I really want to work on a Mechamaru for the character growth rank system, whatever, I can just work on the SR Mechamaru. It'll be alright. But yeah, now my Yellow Yaga is actually A2, which is excellent. Not to flex or anything, but I know like a few words in French. I took French in high school, but then like for je m'appelle Vincent. Like I know a tiny bit of French, very very minuscule amount, and I'm self-teaching Japanese right now. But low-key, since I'm self-teaching, a lot of the times when I get busy with other things in life, like the structured lessons for Japanese can fall to the wayside sometimes. But I do try to like reel myself in and get back to the Japanese when I feel like I'm slacking too much. For the green banner, I chose Green Maki. Well, there's no point in saying green. This is the green banner. I chose Maki. I chose Saki, bars, and I chose Geto. And I got a secondary copy of Geto, which is cracked because I would have definitely loved to get a copy of Saki to finally be able to work on her. But at the same time, Geto is one of the characters that I had on the on my list of characters to buy with shards if I didn't pull another copy of him. So now that I already have him, that's just another character that I don't have to buy, which is really cracked. But it would have, because if I summoned Saki on this banner, I still would have had to buy the same amount of dupes for Saki as I need, because Saki, you still have to summon the characters before you can buy the dupes of them. It literally doesn't let you buy a dupe unless you have the character. So I still have to summon the characters anyway. If I would have picked up Saki though, I would have been able to not summon her at all and still got the dupes whenever she gets added to the shop. But it is what it is. But yes, I got Geto from this. He's A2. I will take it. This one right here, I literally chose because I have Blue Toto A4. Yuji I do have. Maybe I chose Blue Miwa. No. It'll tell me if I look at the gacha details actually. It'll tell me right here. So I'm pretty sure this one is what I said it was. Yaga, Gojo, Mechamaru? Because my Megumi is like A5. Yes, so Yaga, Gojo, Mechamaru. And I think maybe one of these, Miwa, Nanami, Inamaki, that's probably what I did. But this one right here definitely was Geto, Saki, and Maki. Geto, Saki, Maki. Yep, absolutely. And by the way, her name is Big Fight with a Long Sword. That is not a long fucking sword. That is a staff, my boy. Anyway, for this one, low-key, bro, people be saying Blue Nanami is ass. But low-key, I want to try him out, though. I want to prove he's not ass. I chose Miwa, Nanami, and Inamaki. And I got Inamaki from this one, which I know is actually a very big W. Because, like I said, everybody says Nanami's ass. And I feel like Miwa, Blue Nanami is good, gang. Now, I think Blue Nanami is good. I like Nanami units because they work evenly off of Curse Technique or Jujutsu and Taijutsu. I like that shit. This banner right here, I chose Red Panda because, so let me tell you, Yuji's 5-star, Nabar's 5-star, Maki 5-star. I chose Panda because he was 4-star. Toto 5-star. I do not have Toji at all. I wish I got Toji, but it is what it is. I'll pick him up during the whenever the standard banner update comes, because not only do I have the standard banner update to summon for him, I like design character Blue Nanami. I think Blue Nanami's cool. When I first read him, I remember when I first initially read him, I said I think he's pretty good. And I remember looking at all like the blue characters. And I was like, oh, this one's ass, this one's ass, this one's ass. Oh, Nanami looks pretty good. So I still do want to get my hands on Nanami. But I definitely wish I got Toji, but it is what it is. I definitely want to max out Toji as soon as I get him during the hidden inventory Gojo celebration. So I am saving up materials for Gojo, Shoko, Toji, whoever the third part unit is, and for who I assume is going to be Dagon whenever they add him to the shop. Blue Nanami is so fun. I still think his buff sucks. I never used him. I never had him. I never summoned him. Nothing like that. But I would like to get him and try him out. But from this banner, like I said, I got Panda. So now my Panda's A5. But funny enough, I actually personally do think Panda is kind of cracked. Where is he? Because I had another account where I had to use him, and he was actually pretty good when I was farming. It was a reroll account for the friend invite campaign, and I didn't get Domain Gojo. Pretty much I was grinding until I got Domain Gojo, and once Domain Gojo's banner passed, I was grinding until I got Sukuna. But for a little while there, Panda wasn't carrying or no crazy shit, but Panda was a competent part of the team, I have to admit. Also, I'm really trying to get this man Gojo to rank 60, but the next missions that I have to do are kind of a bit difficult, I would say. Because this right here requires me getting all of my Gojo's Phantom Sealed, so they're all level 500 or level 150 at max. Or I have to wait until the hidden inventory part 2 or rerun or expansion, I guess, is what it really is. I have to wait for that so I can summon for the new Gojo and then just get him higher level. And then I'll finally get Gojo to level 60. And then I will finally get my rightful title, Good Looking Guy. My Zone G is max grade now. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. You love to see it. I think I'm actually going to start using my character grades as kind of like a tracker for who I'm going to start working on next. By the way, Light, I didn't mean to walk over what you said earlier. I did see that game that you sent me in Discord. I just was trying to get to streaming, and I was like, checking out a new game requires a lot of time, and honestly, I just want to go ahead and get live so I can chat with y'all for real. But I definitely will give the game a look, for sure. Let me go do some XP stages. Oh, but I finally got Sukuna grade level 150. I was about to say grade 150. Grade 150 would be diabolical, huh? But yeah, bro, I'm pretty sure like they haven't released a new grade with the 1.5 anniversary. So like I'm thinking, they could be releasing grades now with like every like full year anniversary, because now it could be like maybe they're trying to push the level 200 overall and they're trying to make it a little more monumental than it was before, because before grades were just dropping like crazy. Now it seems like they're trying to like, well, I can't say that it seems like they're trying to be more thoughtful about it, because we haven't gotten a new grade in months, but grades used to drop every 2 months and we haven't gotten one in a while. So that is an interesting fact in my opinion. How about Sam? I'm pretty sure I just used 400 stamina. Chat, I'm not gonna lie to you, level 83 looks really good, but level 100 would look a lot better. I feel like I could probably push level 100 before the, ooh, that's crazy. I feel like I could probably push level 100 before the hidden inventory Gojo celebration is even here, or the hidden inventory. I keep calling it the hidden inventory Gojo celebration because that's a character I am like probably most hyped for. But in all reality, it is just a hidden inventory celebration. You should drop a tutorial on all extreme stages without limited SSR for the new players on all extreme stages. Oh, like the EX stages for story modes? I could do that, yeah. I could.
誰に言ってんの？
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll look into that. I have to work a double tomorrow, but I would be willing to. I mean, dude, y'all telling me what y'all want to see definitely feeds the content. And low key, like, I feel like obviously everybody thinks differently, but a lot of people who watch my channel probably want to see very similar things. So, you know, that's why I recommend it. That's why I always say in every video, comment down below, let me know what you want to know. Because when you let me know, I can make content fine-tuned to y'all for real. I'm going to have fun with it either way. I'm talking about JJK Phantom Parade.
役立てるよ。
Yeah, I know I had to pick up the premium one. Oh, shit, I forgot to pick up the last day for this. That's crazy. Nice. Okay, so that's all done. Sick. That's about to give me 55 points, I believe. No. I thought these gave you 40 points. No, this only gives you 10 points. The 40 points comes from using the stamina, right? Yeah, the 40 points comes from using 1,000 stamina each time. That's what it is. If I don't get Sukuna, I'll just log in when I'm bored to bully Rosetsu with Zonji in many ways. Yeah, I mean, you gotta make the game a fun experience for you. Can you show SP Battle Jogo S? Sure. I looked up Rain's video. Rain is the GOAT for that kind of
誰に
shit.
言ってんの？
Rain be breathing them stages, bro. Like, the stage just came out. Rain's already smacking that shit at maximum velocity. How much points do I have? I have 250 points. So I need to use 50 more stamina to get to the next little node there. Which I do have. Everybody be using Sukuna for Jogo S stage. Let's see. I think I maybe remember what I did. So this. This one for sure. Was it that one instead? Let me go through what I think first, and then we'll come back and see. They were either, all the ones that I looked at were either at 1 or at 3. I know that one was selected. I think this one was at 1. Can't use Gojo is crazy. None of these were selected down here, so I am missing a few. Or some of them are supposed to be at 3. So maybe that one. And this one I feel? No, because that's not a full... I know that one was at the 1. Maybe everything else was at 3, low-key. So maybe... this was it. I know for a fact none of these down here were selected. And I know for a fact that this one was at... well, this one was at 1 for sure. This one... let's try that. So what do I have here? I have decrease all allies max HP by 50%. I have increase all allies damage dealt by 40%. Increase all enemies max HP by 10%. That one's the lowest because you don't want him to have more health. You want to be able to actually squad wipe this man. Decreases all enemies damage taken by 20%. Some skills used by Ember Insects changes to applies curse technique increase to all allies. I'm certain that this one was on the video I watched. And then total damage cut effect to Jogo applied to 50 or changes to 50%. This I'm not sure about, but I think so. This one I don't think was selected. I don't even think you could select this one at first. And this one was surely increases non-A attribute damage, characters damage taken by 250%. And this one I could not select. Cool, let's go for it. I hope this is what I chose. I don't think this is the team I used, but I'll try it. Ooh, only 106 from that. Whoa, wait. I used Yaga D Gojo, Inumaki B Sukuna, and still not pass. My Blue Toto just did 1 mil. I mean, low-key, 1 mil is not that crazy of a stat. Maybe for this game it is, kinda. But like I feel like, you know, Gojo characters are easily clearing that. And yes, I'm comparing that to Gojos, but some of the Gojos in this game are easily accessible. That literally didn't even give me an extra level. Those runs I just did. That's crazy. Anyway, let's give it a shot. You know my pages are on crack. I hope this works, chat. How much mats to completely max a unit in JJK from grade to skills? For grade, so for each one of the grade, because every character needs 2 different types of grade materials. H4 Jealousy. Every character needs 2 types of materials. Whatever the 2 materials are, in the bronze tier, you probably need like not even 100 each. Oh, whoa, calm down. Hold on. Maybe this wasn't the team I used. I feel like this isn't the team I used. But it is what it is. We're here now. But what was I saying, chat? I'm sorry. To get a character to max level though, you need this team is absolutely not gonna work. I can see it already. For the bronze tier materials, you probably need about 50 of each tier from like rank 1, 2, 3. Is there even a rank 1 to 3? Yes, there is. The silver materials, I'd probably say farm up to about 100 of each tier, or maybe like 150 to be safe. Like, bro, you see Gojo, Gojo takes extra damage because of what I selected. Yeah, this isn't the team I used. Chat, like I said, I didn't make up a team for this. Like, I looked up a video. Like, I will 100% be transparent about that. I looked up Rain, bro. I thought, well, I realized my team, well, maybe my team is saved. Let's see. Maybe this just isn't the slot. That is definitely not the team. Yeah, I don't have the team saved that I used. No. Yeah, I don't have that team saved. I do not know what I used for this. But I mean, I guess now I gotta figure out a team, huh? I'll use Momo. Sorry, chat. I was kind of locked in on trying to figure out that team comp to see what I could try to do here. Let's see. What I'm all about. What I love about Zonji is that if you co-op with any Nanami, 90% of Zonji's skills hits a black flash. Correct. Fair play. Those two are like the Splash Bros when it comes to black flashes. I had to use 2 healing memories. Okay, Dupe 5 DE Gojo is insane. Yes, that is very true. Dupe 5 is insane because when you do missions where your health is cut in half, this man still has 30k HP. I'm surprised you don't have all the units max grade yet with how long the game been out and how much stamina you drop. Well, I mean, I definitely wasted my time working on some useless characters because if you look at my account and you see like below all the characters who are favorited, there are a lot of okay, Inumaki died anyway. Okay, well damn, that didn't matter much, huh? Anyway, but yeah, if you look at my account like closely, you will see plus 112 overwrite. Okay. Gojo certainly overwrites this though. And Sukuna certainly overwrites. But yeah, I mean, a lot of my characters are leveled up to a really high amount. Dude, Gojo is getting railed right now. Oh my goodness. Gojo's on rails. That's fine. That extra damage really is crazy. Did I put blue Nobara? So that's fun. Mini red Nobara? Blue Nobara, like the rare character? Huh? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, right? That's some diabolical shit. Bro, what? That's crazy to me. Does range attack damage to target enemies equal to 169.2 of curse technique, 3 hits in total, and applies curse nail count plus 3 for 3 turns. Those ranged attack damage to enemies applies with any curse nail count equal to 139.92. Yo, Raya. How you have so much material to up? Like, bro, I'm saying, like, that's kind of a head scratcher right there, Raya. I'm not gonna cap on you. Are you asking me how I have so many materials to up these characters? Because I'm over here talking shit about Blue Nobara, but like mine is grade 10 though. Like what am I doing over here? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, this is why my account, like, even though I've spent so much stamina, you know, like, all of my characters aren't max grade and everything. Because, one, a lot of stamina that I use is in special events. Two, I have spread the wealth of resources amongst a lot of characters. Like, bro, these top 3 lines being all level 140 and above, and these 2 right here as well, that shit took some time, bro. But, I mean, I'm there. I'm glad. You know, all these characters right here, even being at level 100, it's not that impressive, but like once you get to level 100, like, to answer your question, once you get to like level 100, you do kind of need like 400,000 XP per level. Dude, trust me, you level her skills, she does funny damage. Her 3rd skill at max nail stack does close to 500k, no pride stack and buff. Only Gato debuff at level 5. Rai, you're on some other shit. I can't front of you, Rai. You are maniacal for that shit. I recently just picked up a copy of Gato from the shop. I'm probably gonna wait to level up his skills for a little while there. Can you switch setting to grade? Sure. If it loads this year. More Than Jogo is wild, bro. Or no, not this. CP grade. So if you come up here, like everybody up here is grade 15, and some of these characters who are not level 140 does not mean that they're not grade 115, not grade 15. I just haven't started working on the. I just haven't started leveling them again from the last time I leveled them up. But I can tell you right now, all of the characters left over who actually still need to like get grade 15 complete is everybody down from Yellow Nobara. Everybody down needs to get to full grade 15 except for Gato. He is fully there. Like Megami says grade 15, but he's not fully there. Gato is fully there. Jogo is fully there. Inumaki, fully there. Miguel, fully there. And then everybody else still needs to be pushed up to grade 15. So right now, kind of what I'm doing for my grind is I'm just literally going down the list in order. And if a character's not at grade or not in order, I'm first going through all of my Cursed Sweet battle teams and making sure that all of them are grade 15 fully so that I can start pushing them to level 140 as quickly as I can. But I am in a really good position because you have to think. While I am farming, I don't know that Cursed Sweet Battle actually uses regular stamina. I think it just uses charges because you have 8 runs that you can do every week, or 10 runs if you refill 2 extra runs every week with 160 extra stamina, extra diamonds or cubes total. But I definitely will be refilling with the extra cubes every week. But if they add some sort of bundle, and I have a weird premonition that they might do it. If they add some sort of bundle to the global version where you can pay for extra runs of Cursed Sweet Battle instead of using any cubes whatsoever, then the Dead Man might be making that work. But as of right now, let y'all peer into the mind's eye of the Dead Man. When I was working on all my teams, I realized that my yellow team was probably my strongest team. And I literally, this team has been improved because Megami was only at A4 recently. But I summoned him off of some, what banner was it? Probably off of Sukuna's banner. I got another copy of him. Yaga, I got him off of the paid banner like I said earlier. So now he is A2, so he starts with an extra 40 Cursed Energy. Excellent. All the pages are obviously maxed out, 5-star. Like, dude, looking at my account, I'm like, yo, this shit is kind of nutty. I don't think about how crazy my account is as I'm going through it, but then after I get to that point where it's all said and done, I'm like, yo, this is disgusting to look at, to be real. Yuji's skills are all level 10. I did that as soon as I got him. Gojo's skills are all level 10. That took a little bit of time, but I did get it all done. Yaga's skills are not all level 10, but the 2 most important skills are level 10. And then these 2 are level 8. I think level 8 is a very good, base level to be at if you want to work on your skills, but you don't have the capability to push them all the way up. Level 8 makes a lot of sense because that's the highest skill level you can get without having to use a chaotic Jujutsu crystal. So I think you should try to push for level 8 for sure. Megami skills. His domain and his skill 1 are both level 10, which are his 2 most important skills. The other 2 right here in the middle are level 8. Like I said, good, just like average level for your skills to be at. Nanami, all level 8 skills? Yes, all level 8 skills on Nanami, but he is 5 dupes. So the team is looking quite fearsome over here. And we got Yuji with 2 dupes as well, so he starts off with an extra 10 Cursed Energy, which just makes him a little bit better in the long run. Whenever he does his ultimate, goes into zone, and then he needs extra Cursed Energy to do 2 skills at the same time. But the Cursed Sweet Battle that I'm going to be fighting with this team will drop materials that will allow me to work on red characters. So then I will be able to push Yuta and Yuji, which kind of sucks because I wish I had Toji to just put in where Yuta is, because I would just use Toji in the front and then Yuta in the back. But hey, bro, my situation is what it is, and I will have to wait for Toji, just like the next man. But yes, this team is a little bit more free-to-play friendly because, 1, Yaga is an SR character. Nanami is an SSR character, or SR character. Gojo is somebody that you should have saved for. What's good, VV? My man. Gojo is somebody that you should have definitely saved for, so you should have him. And if you don't have him, sorry, sucks. Yuta Yuta was a high priority character when he first dropped in the global version way back. You have SSR My Red. I do not have SSR My Red. I wish I did. Yuta was a high priority character, I feel like, when he first dropped, and he had a rerun too, so there's a good chance you maybe do have him. And then Red Yuji is on the standard banner, so there's a good chance you have him as well. But these are the next set of characters that I need to get to level 140, to be honest. So instead of leveling up Gato, I should be leveling up Nanami here. But this is the team that I'm gonna work on. These SRs. Yuta was broken on release, absolutely. But I knew that he was gonna fall off eventually in the future. That's why I put so many resources into him. Like Yuta, I got him a 0, and I literally had to get all of the dupes after his banner left. Then I literally gave him the Phantom Seal because I was just like, yo, you gotta be at like the max level, because until your actual SP buff comes, your age is going to start to show. I will say that much. But nonetheless, my Yuta is fully worked on, and we are ready for that SP buff. I'm glad, dude. Hidden Potential system is a godsend in this game because I have so many 5-star characters that I'm just waiting to be boosted up. This is the equivalent to like just having characters in Dokkan and just waiting for like an Easy A to come. Well, it's not the equivalent because I'm pretty sure another system is going to come to be like Easy A. But nonetheless, we digress, or we press on through our quest. Bars! Anyway, Red Yaga, you already know I got that boy on lock for real. His buff skill is level 10. I do want to at least push his ultimate to level 10 because it is a debuff skill. This is a debuff skill as well, but this doesn't get used as much. So I'm not as worried about that one, but I could try to push these to level 8 eventually just to have them on that level. Got 2 Team Gatos on my green paid banner. Yo, that's some goated luck right there, bro. W pool, VV. Of course, absolutely a W pool. We have Nanami here. His buff skill is also level 10. I do also want to put his ultimate to level 10 as well because his ultimate does give a damage dealt increase. And then these skills again, try to get them to level 8. This, I mean, we just looked at Gojo on the last team. And I just broke down Yuta. Yuta's all level 10 skills, you know, all maxed out wherever he can be. And he is fully grade 15. And then Yuji is all level 8 skills except for his skill 3, which is level 10 because it does give him more, a higher cursed ultimate gauge fill rate, or a higher, it boosts his ultimate gauge. Yeah, it literally just boosts his ultimate gauge. Oh, leveling up his skill doesn't boost how much his ultimate gauge fills by, so that doesn't even matter that much. But either way, it's the skill that I use a lot, so leveling up makes sense because it's gonna be one of the main damage dealer things that I'm doing with him. But this team, I'm going to work on Yuta and Yuji first. Well, actually, I'm going to work on Gojo first for my first SP character that I fully max out, or max out as much as I can. First character is going to be Gojo because Gojo's on every single Curse Sweep team. Then it'll be Yuta and Yuji. And then after I get them worked on, we'll switch to using the red team to get the materials for blue. And then we'll work on probably Gato and Sukuna because these two will probably do all of the bulk of the damage. And we probably won't even need Jogo to come out. But I still will try to push for Jogo eventually, just because I know his SP buff is on the horizon, and I like to be prepared for things before they come. Then we switch over to the green team, and we're probably going to push Megami and Gato. But that's kind of like my plan. Afterwards, we'll work on this team, and then we'll use this team to get the materials for the entire yellow team, and then afterwards we'll just cycle back through again like that. But as you can see, yes, my yellow team is the fully most like worked on team. The blue team is lacking because I literally just picked up Sukuna and Gato, so Sukuna's skills aren't all maxed yet. Gato still's waiting for 140. Jogo needs to work. Yo, if you got Red Mai, try green Megami, Red Mai, any character of your choosing in Zone G. I don't have Red Mai, unfortunately. But hey, bro, pick up characters will be picked up in the future. It doesn't matter. It'll be okay. I don't stress it. I know the characters will come eventually. I have such a bad like force of habit now, I think, to summon on the standard banner, but low-key at the same time, it's like I know I don't need anything from the standard banner right now, and I know there's so much value coming to it, so I do try to contain myself. But sometimes it does get a little difficult, I will admit, Chad.
役立てるよ。誰に言ってんの？
And then I can't do any more on the Cursed Corpse. Explorers, Imaginary Realm. I've already done the bundles be staring at me, bruh, but I can't well on the emulator. That is really unfortunate because them bundles go crazy as shit. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, also, guys, I already cleared out the shop completely too. So there's nothing really, there's not much more for me to farm on this Imaginary Realm specifically. I even bought the pages for the Recollection bit again. Even though I haven't maxed out, because you can literally just trade them in for more points towards standard banner tickets later on down the road. Let's try Illusory Tower, low key, the last limited stage. Versus Jogo. What's the type advantage? Is it blue? Please tell me it's blue. Let's try this. Just some random team. Literally the team I try to do the SP battle with. After I do this, or after I win this, I do want to try to win this. After I win this, I will probably switch over to the JP account, start farming Story a little bit, and try to get some Shoko summons in so I can go ahead and pick her up, and then start farming towards the next character. Ooh, chat, bad decisions inbound. I might drive to Cookout after this stream. It won't be too late when I get off stream, I don't think. Ooh, food sounds... Dude, I'm telling you, food sounds excellent right now. I was thinking about going to get a milkshake from Sheetz. Sheetz has this new Reese's milkshake, bro, and that shit goes crazy. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, if I'm gonna go out and get some food, I might as well get some actual food. But the only thing is, if I go to Cookout, I'm not gonna get a milkshake. I just ate some wontons from last night's dinner. Yo, wontons are fire. Unfortunately for me, Chinese restaurants are closed at this hour. This is much more manageable than that other stage. Sukuna Hills? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goat. That's my king of curses. I think what I like to do with Sukuna is stack him up to the 90 curse energy point, drop his skill 3, and then go for his domain afterwards. Wings sound good AF right now, I'm not gonna lie. I love wings, bro. I love wings. Damn, I should have picked up some wings from work, low key. I could have. We gotta get to that 90 cursed energy, bro. No. Oh, well, I can't buffalo her? Yeah, I might as well try to get a stun off. It doesn't matter. And then we'll do this to try and heal her. And then we'll do this again. And then we'll do this again. Damn, is there somewhere I could get... Dude. Well, damn, honestly not. I remember I used to live close to a Buffalo Wild Wings. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I used to go out to Buffalo Wild Wings for them buy one, get one wings, bro. I love me some wings now. Damn, that stun did not work. Alright, chat, I'm about to try some dastardly shit here. Sukuna's about to have his ultimate, but I'm going to use the skill 3, then the ultimate. Okay. Okay. And then
変な感じ。
let's do this.
鮭鮭やっ
Ward
ちゃっていい
off.
の
Do this. Then do the
みん
domain.
な頑張って。
防げまだまだ領域展
You love to see it, chat. Excellent.
準備できてるから。
The stun probably won't work, but it's worth a
や
shot
っちゃっ
though.
ていいのどれ
ブスな少年。可愛く叩き直す。
ねじれろ術式順天あ
Facts?
行けカレキチュ
They're back.
変な感じ。
We're chilling.
手加減
That was actually some really good damage from those few turns. Yo, I have that shit again already? Oh, because this curse energy's maxed out. Yo, that's evil!
術式順天
I think this might be the first stage that I've like really used Sukuna chat. I'll be honest. So I am a little stunned I can do that shit again. Like, I am a little stunned after you do his ultimate. You can literally just do his like skill 3 at the 90 curse energy point 2 times back to back. That's disgusting.
不愉快だ防げ
邪魔すんな。
術式順天
I think Sukuna should break right here. Yes, sir. Yo, is that 10 stacks of laceration right now? Oh my god. How much damage is that?
はーいポーズ決めて 今がその時
I mean, that's quite a bit there. Sukuna's pretty crazy. Damn, Gojo's gone. That's unfortunate.
ほらほら
We're gonna try to finish cleaning up house with Sukuna. 30 more cubes to a Sukuna multi. Facts. Okay, Inumaki's finally gone.
やっぱりこ
Are we soloing with Sukuna and Mahito now? Yo, this is insane right now, actually.
どうしたの
Because we're literally about to pop Sukuna's domain. And then Mahito's domain right after. It's so crazy.
始めようか頃合いだな
Bruh.
ほらほらどうしたの
Nah, Sukuna's busted! That shit is too crazy to me right now, bro. Because next turn I can literally just... Next turn I can literally just do that little 90 curse energy drop again, bro. Like, what is that? What?
いけるね
I'm just baffled right now by how insane this is. I mean, we won.
不愉快だ
Oh, no, I can't do the 90 drop. Not yet.
領域展開自閉エンドンか
Oh, I didn't aim that at Jogo, but it's whatever.
頑張れ頑張れ
Oh, Sukuna died. Hey, but the DLT pays off. Yo, chat, that was pretty fire. Okay, let me see this. Let's read. I think Phantom Parade got some private beta servers like Honkai Star Rail and Genshin. Just did a multi on Grand Cross and got a dupe of Lancelot and King and Deanne dupe. W pools for real. Nah, Vivi, that's the gas. There's a new event in Dokkan. Christian Garcia, what event you talking about? Be back in a few. Bet light. Sukuna died? Yes. Sukuna died at the end because he was taking a lot of DOT flame damage. The new event is called Million Arena. Oh yeah, I saw that. Or I saw that they were talking about releasing it. I didn't actually see how the event plays though. No, and it's pretty solid that we beat that illusory tower though, and I didn't have to look up like a comp or anything for it. I feel good about that. It's pretty chill. Also cheeky, I can do one node. Yes. And now all I need left is what, about like 1800 left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1500 left. Easy peasy. For me, I think it's like World Tournament, but the rewards are EX skill orbs. Okay. Okay. I feel like I kind of watched Truth do a breakdown video on it. Also, I saw Truth in a video talking about how,
誰に言ってんの
oh, dude, Rai, I wish you good luck, bro. You gotta get that Sukuna. You have to, bro. This has to be the summon. This has to be the one, bro. Alright, I think we're ready to switch off of the global version and go to JP. I'll use this last little bit of stamina here. Oh, dude, we actually have one more domain investigation to do before we get off this version. I'm giving you my luck, Rai. I'm letting you borrow my luck, man. This is the multi, bro. Trust. I'm telling you, bro. I gotta give you my luck for this shit. That luck loan, bro. I'm finna wail, I swear to God. Yikes. It gave me blue Megami. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That is a different level of rage, to be real. I'm not gonna lie. That is definitely rage worthy. Like, this shit really don't be cooperating for real. Someone teach me how to well on emulator. Only got 80 gotcha points. How to well on emulator? I mean, is it through Google Play? For me, it's Google Play. Like, I usually play on an iPhone if I'm playing mobily or an iPad, but the game seems to not give me any issues when it comes to switching between iOS to Android. There are some games that will give you like an error for it, like Dokkan.
Just for a $5 gift card, I'd like you to meet Ben.
I don't know what I just chose as my like server. Did I just choose this 5 penguin? I hope so. I'm downloading JJK on my phone. Mine is Google Play too. I'm downloading JJK on my phone. At least I got a Astra Yao yesterday on ZZZ. Yeah, bro, I can't do ZZZ. I don't know what it is about that one, but that one is not for me. Not for Deadman. Whoa, that's copyright. Well, that just cooked the stream, chat. Or rather, I just cooked the stream because I knew that was gonna play out loud like that. No, I pulled for her on Evelyn. Okay. Yuri team. Okay. I mean, I tried Zenless Zone Zero for a total of like 3 minutes and turned it off. So, not sure I'm the one to be asking about that, you know? Alright, a new day is excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, we're really close to a multi, actually. JJK got me looking like Chozo when he found out Yuji is his bro. Nah, for real. Yeah, that is that JJK effect for sure. It's just so fun summoning for Gojo. And his animation when you summon him is crazy hype. Did I already farm the multi for Shoko? I'm pretty sure I farmed the multi for Gojo because I'm at page 8. Yeah, so I already farmed the multi for Gojo. I think I definitely did the memory quest. I didn't mean to go there, but that's cool. Clearing out all the exclamation marks is definitely something I am trying to do. Eating some pasta right now. I don't know what they added to it, but it tastes like someone just replaced the pasta with cheese. Damn. I mean, I like cheese, but not that much. Eating a plate of cheese is kind of crazy. I don't know. If it's like some like Alfredo sauce and it's like really good, like, you know, if the pasta tastes like that, I don't know if I mind, low-key. I'm pretty sure I finished this. Yeah, I finished it all. Yeah, because I'm on the hard missions, but the hard missions don't give you any cubes. Or not cubes. They don't give you any tickets, so I stopped doing it. But right now my Gojo is A2. So I had a multi where I summoned 2 copies of Gojo and a copy of Toji, all in the same multi. So that's really crazy for me right now. It don't taste bad with the sauce and chicken. Fair play. Oh, then it probably just tastes like chicken with, you know, Alfredo sauce slathered all over it. That's not that bad. Oh shit, this is auto battling? Oh yeah, that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's just I think by the time I finish these missions right here, I should have enough for a multi. Dude, now I'm over here contemplating, chat. Which way should I go to Cookout? Because one way is like there's 2 different cookouts I could go to, and one of them is like all back roads all the way, which like I kind of be dashing on that shit. The other way is like the roads are like wider and nicer, right? But it's like there's a higher chance of cops. I might go to the back road way. Might have to. Who has the better food and people? Oh, when it comes to Cookout, you don't really. When it comes to Cookout, the food and the people are the same level, and no matter which one you go to. Just realizing that OST plays in the one from Demon Slayer, WBGM. Some of these I do know, because they're just all lo-fi remixes of like very popular OSTs. Some of these I do know, some of these I don't know. Like this one I did not know where it was from, but if this one's from Demon Slayer, then yeah, GG, because I do kind of like this one. This is not my favorite out of all of them, but it is pretty solid. Yo, 80 cubes per stage is crazy. Loving the gameplay. I was always curious what it was like, and you're demonstrating it now. Thank you. Of course, bro. How you doing? I've been to a bad cookout. The guy doing the cooking couldn't cook for shit. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. Sometimes Cookout does fuck around and fuck up your sandwich. That is very true. Sometimes your sandwich is like a cesspool of, I don't even know what to say. Like, it just looks gross. Chat, I'm probably going to end this stream at the 2-hour mark because I have to work tomorrow. And like I said, I am trying to go pick up some dinner. And honestly, I'm taking the L on this one because I really don't like to eat too close before bed. But, I mean, it seems that I'm about to pick up food right before bed. But, hey, bro, it is what it is. I go into a cookout, my classmate served raw chicken, I swear to God. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm talking about the restaurant cookout, which is like kind of like a burger spot. But like, dude, it's been a while since I've been to an actual cookout though. And I don't even know where our grill is, low-key. Nah, the raw chicken is crazy as shit, I'm not gonna lie. I have not been to an actual cookout in a very long time. I can't even think of the last time I've been to one. But we don't have a grill. Or we do have a grill, but maybe it's in storage. But I was looking for our grill the other day here, and I could not find that shit. And I was kind of salty. But we have like a. I know it sounds crazy to say we couldn't find our grill. Like, isn't that shit outside? No, it's an electric grill, so it can be kept inside. It is not too cumbersome to move from outside to inside, basically. It is a very weird grill now that I'm thinking about it, but it is pretty convenient though. It is very convenient. Because we were in an apartment for a couple years, and no, we were in an apartment for 12 years, and we kept that grill the entire time. We didn't have a balcony or anything, so. I guess, I mean, the rest of this stream is probably gonna be me. Probably gonna be me farming this, trying to get a copy of Shoko. But I mean, there is a possibility. There's a possibility that I just switch over to Grand Cross at some point and maybe do a few runs of Labyrinth, because I do need to get those coins for sure. The LR coins that come with Labyrinth, of course. Ate some greasy ass pizza the other day. Got some crazy heartburn. Yo, that's wild. I'm not that big a fan of pizza. When I was younger, I had this friend who every single chance he got, he just ordered fucking pizza. I call that shit pizza aversion therapy, how much pizza we ate. So now I'm just kind of over pizza. And my mom is actually from New Jersey, so she loves like up north like pizza. And like there are some New York pizza joints out here, but like obviously I'm not in New York, so like they're not gonna be as authentic as an actual place up in New York. So I don't be buying into it. I don't be as amazed, you know. There's an Italian restaurant nearby where you can get pizza, but I've heard mixed reviews about their pizza, is what I'll say. There is another place that's not an Italian place. It's kind of like I guess the closest thing I can say it is similar to is kind of like a dive bar. They have pizza and wings apparently, and all of it's very good. Nah, 80 cubes per stage is crazy, because that means I just grinded up 240 cubes. This one's gonna put me at, so I had 2,400 cubes, and I need 600 more to get to 3,000, which means that I need to do about 8 different stages. So after I finish this page of stages and then do 2 more stages on the next page, I should have what I need. I do like this Gojo a lot, and I do like his kit, and I do think it's very unique. One thing that I will say though is that he definitely sucks as an auto farmer, because he constantly just does his first skill that he defaults to is his buff skill. That's what he does most of the time, not his attack skills. DE Gojo's way better because he defaults to his AoE skill. So I think that no matter what, Toji's damage is going to be menacing. That is one of the reasons why I do want to instantly work on him whenever he does drop on the, or not drop on the global version, but drop on the standard banner update. I'd hate for Toji's ultimate to be wasted in this room. There are so many different things that I could go for, like for food right now, besides Cookout. But it is my fault that I waited to go get food so late. So it is what it is. Dude, the amount of materials needed to max out all these characters that I want as soon as I get them is so high. But with the 3 months time that I think we'll have to grind them out, I'll definitely get there in no time. And I'll have all my other characters worked on. So the grind in the future will just become easier and easier and easier. Yo, that Gojo recollection bit, dude, like that shit is literally like a scene out of a movie, bro. Like Rika, the way Rika's looking back and they're just like on the beach walking, that shit making me think of like Casablanca or some shit, bro. Is this Tokyo Ghoul OP? This is, yes, this is Unravel. This is the opening to Tokyo Ghoul. Or is Unravel the opening or is it the outro? Alter, what's good with you, my guy? Hope you're doing well. I am excellent, per usual. Opening, okay. I'm good, dude. I'm great. Had a decent shift. Alter, welcome. Yes, sir. Facts. Unravel is cracked. I've not watched any other seasons of Tokyo. Honestly, I watched the first episode of Tokyo Ghoul and just turned that shit off. I know people tell me I'm sleeping, but like, I don't know. Just the overall vibe of Tokyo Ghoul probably just didn't match what I was looking for. I love that counter. Yo, Vivi in the building. Of course. You know my goat Vivi is here. Chat, I'm starting to get hungry for that summon. I had to come out and check for a second and see if I completed any other missions for some more cubes. Even though I know I didn't. I didn't unlock a new one there. It's here. No, I like the Honor one better for sure. Also, chat, I'm a very big fan of these character PFPs and little memory reel borders. I'm in love with it. I'm always down for more and more character customization. Oh, did you start JP? Nice. I actually had already been playing the JP version before, but whenever Domain Expansion Gojo came out, I re-rolled my account and got him 2 dupes, I think. Then, literally, accidentally re-rolled, or I guess I didn't save the account or link the account to any Google or anything like that. So when I came back and logged in, the account was gone. And by the time it was gone, Sukuna's banner was the only one that was out. So I re-rolled for Sukuna. I was like, that's cool. But then I re-rolled again because I was like, Hidden Inventory Gojo looks a little funner than Sukuna. And here we are. So now I have Gojo A2. I got to start trying to get Shoko. I have Toji, which really helps out. And plus, I can just start grinding on this account until the actual 2nd year anniversary. So we got options. Yo, Alter, who should I pick from the ZZZ selector? Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that is definitely an Alter question, not the dead man. What am I gonna get from Cookout? I gotta be real. I gotta think about what I want to get because, like, it doesn't really matter how much food I want to get. I'm gonna get that shit. But it more so matters. I just gotta make sure I want what I'm gonna order before I go get it. We only have a Bergamo that fought Goku, and we still need the red dog, that blue and yellow one that Gohan fought. What was it? Bergamo... Trio de Danger. I don't remember all their names. All their names like ingredients or some shit. Wait, what character do you have, Evie? Fair play. Yo, y'all can chat it up in my Discord if y'all gotta make some plans if you're trying to help somebody out. Oh, the VPN might have disconnected just now, chat. Because this was working perfectly fine a second ago. Yeah, VPN probably just pooped his pants, chat. Feeling is no time to explain. Alright, chat, we're gonna restart the game. The red dog's name is Basil. There we go. Basil, Bergamo, and I don't know the last one. My cat living on danger mode. She's sleeping on my battle axe. Yikes. The only character I got is the anti-character. Just started playing yesterday. You're dead, man. I just got a go-to character yesterday in JJK and 9 single pulls. Guess who? Who, Panda? Is it Panda? I feel like for a little while, BlueStacks was low-key starting to kind of improve how it performed on my PC. And then I feel like out of nowhere, it just like completely degraded to absolute bullshit. Panda is the above all unit. I am, unironically, I am kind of interested to fully test out Red Panda. But he is definitely not first on my priority list. Okay, VV Arena is also a good supporter. Lysoin is also very good for ice teams. Alright, you disconnect it, you refresh, and then you link on to the next available emulator. Project Multi, aka Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra, has a beta coming June 12th. That one is just like a Dragon Ball Z mobile, right? But instead of it just being a mobile game, it's on Steam and something else, correct? Dude, the biggest L or the biggest mistake that they make with these anime MOBA games is that they release them on freaking phones. If you want people to play MOBAs, release them on a computer. That usually works a little bit better. Devin, I got my goat Blue Inamaki. Yo, Alter, low-key, what's kind of crazy is I picked up a copy of Blue Inamaki as well from the Mono Blue banner. Probably they are the best picks. Hey, Garcia here, what's up? Yes, sir. PC for the win. Absolutely PC for the win. Yeah, not releasing a mobile on a PC is crazy as hell. It's on mobile, PC, and console. Yep. Mm-hmm. Should do well. So for the mono green banner, I was just going over this. For the mono green banner, I chose Maki, Saki, Bars, and Gato. I got a dupe of Gato, so now my Gato is A2. For the yellow banner, I chose Gojo, Yaga, and Mekamaru just because I don't have him, and my Megumi is already A4, or was already A4, now he's A5. I got a second copy of Yaga, so now he is A2 as well. For blue, I selected Blue Nanami, Blue Inamaki, and who else? Blue Miwa, because I don't have her. I got a copy of, or I got my first Blue Inamaki. And then for the red banner, I did Red Mai, Toji, and Red Panda. And unfortunately, the bastard I picked up was Panda. Origins is a PS5 exclusive for console. Miwa is a good pickup for $474. Okay. That is probably the first time I've heard somebody say that Miwa is a good pickup for Tower. I have for the longest just been convinced that Miwa is a character that you just pick up if you want to pick up. Nah, man, Toji dodging me? Yeah, Toji's dodging me for real. But when that standard banner comes around, honestly, not even when the standard banner update comes around, when I can just pay for a ticket to pick up any premium character I feel like, that's when I'll snag them. Is that 3,000 cubes? No, it's not. I'm so antsy for this summon, bro. Antsy in the pants for this summon. I think I'm maybe super antsy for the summon now too, because I'm like, I want to get a summon in before the emulator start goofing around on me again. Once the emulator starts messing around on you the first time, it usually kind of persists. Nah, man, she is only for one floor, LOL. Okay, she's only for one floor is crazy. Yeah, nah, forget that. Could I use Red Miwa then at that point? Something I don't understand with games like Wuwa on launch, it was PC and mobile exclusive, yet you could use a controller. So many games do that, I don't know why. PC and mobile exclusive, but you can use a controller. I mean, a lot of PC games come out based with a controller now. That makes sense, I feel. That tracks, in my opinion. Chat, I just want to do another summon for Gojo. I'm gonna be real, but I'll chill out. Alright, chat. Wish me luck. We already have Shoko's recollection bit. We need to get a copy of Shoko. Then I can officially stop summoning on this part. And I can start saving for the third unit that is gonna come. If you guys want to summon together with me right now, or as you're watching this playback, I will count it down from 3, and when I say go, we can hit that summon. So you guys can get your emulators ready, grab your iPads, get your phones. You can all summon with me in whatever games you're playing, but we're gonna go ahead and count it down. 3, 2, 1. Ikimos! Black Flash, Black Flash, Black Flash. Kakusen! Come on. Come on, come on, come on. If this shit will load this year. Christ. We got static? Okay. Bro, you see how choppy this shit is? Oh my god. Oh, I called the Black Flash! I called the Black Flash, chat. Shoko right here, we think so? I'm gonna give you my one-tap luck. Yes, sir. It's gotta be an SSR character, right? Oh, it's a fucking bit, dude. Don't nobody care about goddamn Night on the Mystical Mountain, bro. Alright, I called the Black Flash, but it wasn't Shoko. But that's perfectly fine. Because I have plenty more real estate to farm on this account. I mean, this is a fresh JP account. Like, it's not that fresh. I think, have I been autoing Illusory Tower on this account? I don't think so. I think I might be thinking of one of the free-to-play global accounts. But yeah, no Shoko. I mean, it's whatever. We got story to farm. $26.80. Oh, I've been pushing kind of hard in story then. Gojo been hard carrying for real. Like the story mode on the regular story, that's actually just Shibuya incident stuff now. I guess I could try to push these characters, or push grade a little more now. Oh, that was crazy. All those little question marks. Never seen that before. Let's do this stage real quick. Green or red Gojo better for autoing? Oh, red Gojo clears for autoing. Because red Gojo automatically default does his AoE skill and it does really good damage. Green Gojo's first skill on auto is automatically his buff skill. So even if Green Gojo's damage is better, you're waiting an extra turn to do damage, and the damage that you're doing isn't even hitting everybody. Red Gojo clears for auto farming. Shit, I gotta go. See you guys, W stream. Thank you for being here though, VV. You have an excellent night, bro. We all working hard. We earning our cookout right now. Hey, bye-bye, VV, for real. I'm so used to having most of these characters A5, so I'm used to being able to use their buff skills back to back to back for like 3 turns. You have an excellent night, VV. As always, we appreciate you for stopping in. I am very curious as to how, if this part 3 unit is Gato, very curious as to how he's gonna work. Excited to see how he's gonna work is a better way to put it. Let's go ahead and get into honored mode. Facts. Facts. I wasn't even thinking about that. I kind of blinked for a second there. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that everybody has to be alive at the end of this, but luckily that will be the case. GZG. Momo does pretty good damage. Dude, I'm excited for that Wuai account I bought the other day looking fire. 40-ish crit rate on Chongli and 300 crit damage. And then the other two looking decent. Imagine a red team Mei or Mai for redemption. I mean, I guess. Red Mai is not bad. She's just not as crazy as everybody was hyping her up to be. They acted like she was like some god tier revolutionary DPS when in all reality, like, she was just a new name character. Yes, that in itself is hype, but she wasn't that crazy. Toji's probably comparable. Ooh, that kind of hurt. She probably clears Yuta though. Like I said, Yuta fell off hard. She is hot. I mean, that's a fair argument. Fair play. You got me there. I can't beat that logic. Just like the first three? No, it actually got quite a few of them. Good, good. Blue is the type advantage there. And I'm out of stamina. Crazy world. Wicked word. Damn, out of stamina already is crazy. I just started playing on this account, dog. Them damn stamina droughts, bro. They're too brutal. Too unbearable. Do I have some right here? Oh, okay. Thank goodness. I was about to say, there's no way this is the end of my JP experience right now, brother. Beautiful art. So who cares? Mommy all the way? Fucking goodness. BRB? That's fine. Like I said, bro, who can argue with that logic? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna go get another one and try to summon for Chongli, Carlotta, Shorekeeper. If I can, still get her for Yinlin. Hey, bro, more power to you, man. I've already detached. I mean, y'all can tell, but I've already detached from Wuai. Low-key. I am waiting for 70S Origin. That shit look like it's gonna be crazy. No, calling the Black Flash was gas, but it kind of hurt when it wasn't Shoko. I hate that I already have these completed, but it felt the need to take the time to reopen them all for me, and I have to sit through that animation. That's a little crazy. So he found some extra stuff, and then he's also going to give me a formidable curse spirit. No, not at all. Okay. Another trailer dropped. I heard people are saying it's Genshin with a 7DS skin. I want to give him some time and actually play before I decide to let's hope for the best. I'm gonna play it from the start. even if it is a Genshin reskin, that doesn't matter to me. Because at that point, it's still better than Genshin because I'm already pre-attached to the cast of characters. I just care more, you know, I care more about the world I'm immersing myself in from that point. That alone is enough for me to give it a shot. Because I don't hate the gameplay mechanics of Genshin. I like the way that the world expands in Genshin. But I just don't, there's just something about Genshin. I just don't give a fuck about that game, dude. I don't know. It's weird. It's not weird. I said it exactly how it is. I just don't give a shit. Okay. Story. Or, I think Cursed Object Collection is what I was focused on more so. I feel like I shouldn't be focusing on Gojo so hard. Well, this is actually a harder difficulty than the last stage I had to do. So maybe I do switch and pivot to the other characters on the team to get the combat power a little more well-rounded, and then we'll go back and try to push Gojo a little more. Come on, game, you can do it. Oh, this song that's playing in the background right now is Fly High. I do not know whether it is the intro or the outro, but I know that it is a song that is attached to the show Haikyuu, the volleyball anime. It took me a second to realize, but I started to hear the "We All Fly." I'm not even gonna press that because I can't get any extra levels off of it. I imagine I need more of these then. Oh damn, I gotta do this stage as well, and that stage is a little bit harder as well. Okay. Well, that's not gonna get me any more levels, and I don't have any materials for skills. Oh, that's very unfortunate. That's the one. That's probably the hardest part of playing a free-to-play account after being on a sweaty account, is like just refamiliarizing yourself with not having resources at a moment's notice when you need them. There's a mental aspect to playing free-to-play as well. All right, let's continue on with story. I will go back and continue the main story, but I know that this story right now is what I need to do to get more grade materials. Also, I need to write a note. That man Rai earlier suggested a little video series. Let's see. Video series where I beat all the EX stages with no limiteds. Then also, somebody recommended recommended videos where I beat Curse Sweep battle stages without Domain Expansion Gojo, because all of my teams do include Domain Expansion Gojo. Beat Curse Sweeps without DE Gojo. Those ones where I have to beat the Curse Sweeps without DE Gojo is going to take some time though, because I already have a very like solid system planned out for how I'm trying to do that, so I'm not going to stray too far from that. Facts. Okay, so Deadman, are you going to keep this JP account? I'm going to, yes, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to play on this account probably up until both of the games sync. I literally just re-rolled this account, not even to like try and get cracked on JP. Like, I literally just picked this up because I was like, Haijo looks really fun. I just want to test them out a little bit. But mainly, I just want to be able to Not even try the new content whenever it comes out, but just to be able to go into the game mode and kind of look over some of the stuff and translate it. I feel like that's a very big help over not being able to get into the JP version at all. Because then at that point, I'm either waiting for somebody to look over it and then translate it for the wiki, or I'm literally waiting for somebody else to make a video on it so I can dissect their video. So nice. Did you use the GSSR code? I couldn't even figure out where to put in the GSSR code. So no, I did not use it. Good. I knew the other two would get cooked. Right there in the bottommost part of the menu. Okay. You want to go ahead and send me that code? Yo, what's good, Koi? How you doing, bro? So I know that right there is to return to the home screen. Oh, I'm excellent, bro. I'm great. I went to work already today. I work again tomorrow, but after I work tomorrow, I'm off for the rest of the weekend, so I'm chilling. But this button right here is the title screen button, though. Or at least that's the button that's right there for global. If this is a different button, then... Oh, is this it right here? I did not try Etheria Restart because Etheria Restart looks like it plays similar to Honkai. And Kaiju number 8 also looks like it's going to play similar to Honkai. So, I'm just going to wait for Kaiju number 8. Let me see if I can't find this serial code. Did that work? It did work. Great, now I can go pull this recollection bit real quick. And not a character. Thank you, Alter. I don't know, bro. It's counting them as separate banners. I might get something crazy from here. Probably not, though. Or no, it'll be a character. I believe. I gotta have the right mindset or it won't be shit. A character, a character, a character. A good character. Oh, that's fucking, yeah. Hey, bro, it is what it is, man. We're not gonna cry about it. It is all good over here. I'm so ready for all this stuff to be on the global version of the game, bro. Wow, now you can use her in 474 on JP. Yeah, after I get to floors 1 through 73, maybe, if I can last that long in the JP version. How about we see what comes first? High Gojo on global or me making it to 74? Alter, do not hold your breath. Like, chat, all I can tell you is I am certainly going to come home from cookout and turn into a vegetable in my bed, bro. Facts. Nice, okay. Wasn't sure how much damage it was going to be, but I definitely needed it to be crazy because Yago was almost dead. Or Momo? Whoever was in the front slot. Somebody was almost dead, damn it. And that would have swiped the 3-star from under my nose. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Not having Red Toji does kind of extinguish my soul a little bit. But I just gotta wait it out. We'll get him eventually. Damn it. Sorry, chat. Wait. Damn, KFC is closed. Cookout is my only option for real. I don't mean to like go blank on y'all, go silent on y'all, but I am. But I'm just thinking about this. I am kind of trying to construct my order right now. My order never changes. It's just that sometimes I get extra stuff or sometimes I don't. I'm thinking if I want the extra stuff or not. Nice. Easy GG's. Nice. All right, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and start closing up the stream. I'm sorry. I was just getting so fixated, I feel like, in what I was doing, which makes sense when I'm playing a game that I enjoy, but I feel like I was a little more thoughtless tonight than I usually am. But it is what it is. Y'all have an excellent night, though. That is going to be it for your boy Deadman Vince. Ooh, now I'm contemplating, do I really want to drive that far to go get food? Oh no, chat. It's one of those kind of nights. But y'all do have an excellent night. I do appreciate anybody who popped out and chilled in the stream with your boy Deadman Vince. But guys, I'll be back for another one in the future, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Oh, what's good, Devontae Watson? My man. Y'all have an excellent night, bro.